Good morning, students. Welcome to 11th standard chemistry class. In today's class, we are going to learn importance of chemistry and basic concepts of chemistry. Let's start today's class. Have you all wondered how the food convert into energy in our body? How medicines are cure diseases, or how fuels are used to driving a vehicle? Answer to all these questions in a single word is chemistry. Chemistry is the branch of science that deals with the study of the composition, structure, properties of the matter, and changes that matter undergoes. What is matter? Anything that has mass and occupies space is known as matter. For we learn more about matter, it's important we have to know about importance of chemistry in our daily life. It is interlinked with other branches of science and plays an important role in our daily life. How important in our daily life? Let's explore. Chemistry plays a major role in identifying the weather patterns, manufacturing fertilizers, alkalis, acids, salts, dyes, polymers, drugs, soaps, detergents, metals, alloys, inorganic and organic chemicals, food materials, health care products, and other products. Producing superconducting ceramics, conducting polymers, optical fibers, and solid state devices. Synthesis of safer alternatives for CFC, which is producing by refrigerator. CFC affects the ozone layer. Understand the uses of enzymes for large scale production of chemicals, synthesis of new materials. In order to understand the applications of chemistry in different areas, it's important that we know about matter. Physically, matters can classified into three types: solid, liquid, and gaseous state. Let's look out the each state along with the characters. In solid state, the particles are held very close to each other in orderly fashion. Hence, there is no movement of particles. They have definite volume and definite shape. In liquid state, the particles are loosely held together. They have definite volume but no definite shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are placed. In gaseous state, the particles are far away to each other comparing solid and liquid state. Therefore, they move easier and fast. They have neither definite volume nor definite shape. The three states of matters can interchange by changing pressure or temperature. For example, on heating, a solid change into liquid. Liquid on further heating it changes into gaseous state. Similarly, The reverse process, gas change into liquid by cooling. On further cooling, liquid changes into solid. Matter can be classified into pure substance and mixture based on the composition. Substances which contain only one kind of atoms or molecules are known as pure substance. For example, carbon dioxide, it contains carbon and oxygen in a fixed ratio. Elements or compounds are mixed together in any proportion is called mixture. For example, seawater. Seawater is the mixture of salts and water. Pure substance further classified into element and compound. Substance which consists of only one kind of atom is known as element. Example: sodium, copper, silver, hydrogen, and oxygen. Elements cannot be further separated into its constituents by physical or chemical methods. For example, oxygen cannot be separated into two by any physical and chemical methods. Two or more elements combined chemically in a fixed ratio is known as compound. Example: ammonia and water. Water consists of hydrogen and oxygen. It has two types of elements. Ratio of oxygen to hydrogen in water is 1:2. Compound can be separated into its constituents by chemical methods. In water, it can be separated by electrolysis. Properties of compound are different from those of its constituent elements. For example, in a water, who are the constituent? Hydrogen and oxygen. They combine together and give water. Water is in which state? Liquid state. But hydrogen and oxygen are in gaseous state. A mixture further classified into two types according to their distribution. One is homogeneous mixture. Example for homogeneous mixture is sugar solution. In a sugar solution, sugar particles are uniformly distributed in water. Next, homogeneous mixture. Sand solution is heterogeneous mixture because sand particles are not uniformly distributed throughout the solution. A mixture can be separated into its constituents by physical methods. For example, a mixture containing iron and sulfate powder can be separated by using magnet. Let's recall today's class. Today we have learned definition of matter and classification of matter. Thank you.